3 years ago, I had a motorbike accident and ended up in a wheelchair. I was riding my bike towards my work, and while I was driving on the highway, we had to make an emergency stop. A car from behind hit me. I was thrown 40 meters through the air. When I came in the hospital, the doctors told me what I was already afraid of. They said, Willem, you have a spinal cord injury. I wouldn't be able to walk anymore. I would be in a wheelchair for the rest of my life. At that moment, I felt my whole world collapse. Thinking about my girlfriend, I was afraid to lose her, thinking about my friends, my career, but also my passion for surfing. Because the one thing I loved most to do is being out there on the water with the wind and the waves. I was afraid, insecure about what was coming, but at the same time, I felt more grateful to be alive than ever. Because actually, when I was on the highway having the accident, I felt it would be my last moments there. My lungs were collapsed, my ribs were broken, my vertebrae crushed. I felt my body getting colder and colder. I was actually saying goodbye to life. And I'm still here, you know, I had a second chance, so that really gave me a lot of motivation to keep on going. I had to learn to live in a body that wasn't me. I wasn't used to this body. But during my rehabilitation, I learned to make this body mine again. And a setback that at first I thought would be the end of my life actually started a new chapter for me. I can no longer walk, but I will learn to fly. I had a custom-made surfboard being produced. And from that moment on, I was able to start training for living out my biggest dream. Travel to South Africa and ride on the beautiful waves in front of the coast of Cape Town.
So being with Willem also inspired me a lot. Appreciation of everyday struggle is like part of life, you know? You won't have any highlights in your life if you haven't seen the downside. And Willem had a pretty big downside after the accident, but he never showed the downside or something. He always turned it into something positive and had a goal to go for.
My goal now is to travel the world and surf at the most beautiful surf spots that I can find and see what the possibilities are from being a surfer in a wheelchair. So actually, the one thing that I thought would be the biggest setback of my life actually opened so many new doors for me. As a boy, I couldn't even dream of being in a professional kitesurfing team, and now I am.
The whole world should know about his lifestyle, his way of thinking, and I think it can motivate and inspire a lot more people. Everybody has a struggle, but the way Willem deals with it and turns it into something positive, I think a lot of people can take even a small part of that to make it more, to make life more doable and happy for yourself, you know? Positive thinking, definitely.